Let me reveal to you one of the most profound truths ever spoken. A truth that, if fully understood, can shift the entire direction of your life. Years ago, the Nobel laureate and renowned humanitarian Albert Schweitzer was asked a simple yet striking question during an interview in London. What's the biggest issue with people today? He thought for a moment and answered plainly, people simply do not think. That response might seem underwhelming at first glance, but embedded within it is the foundation of everything we're about to explore.
We are living in an age of miracles, a time when innovation, freedom, and opportunity are more accessible than ever before in human history. The modern world offers luxuries and resources that prior generations couldn't even dream of. In the United States in particular, we enjoy unmatched wealth, freedom, and potential. Yet, despite all of this abundance, many live as if they were stuck, unaware, unmotivated, and unfulfilled. To demonstrate how this happens, consider a group of 100 young men, all aged 25, filled with ambition and optimism. Each believes wholeheartedly that he will be successful in life. But fast forward 40 years, and the picture changes drastically. Only one of those 100 men will be wealthy. 4 will be financially secure. 5 will still be grinding away just to stay afloat. And more than half, 54, will be completely broke, depending on others to survive. Only 5 out of the original 100 will have accomplished what they set out to do. That's not just disappointing, it's alarming. So, what went wrong? Where did the fire in their eyes go? Where did the bold plans and ambitions disappear to?
To solve this mystery, we must first clarify what success actually means. It's not necessarily fame or riches. True success is the steady, intentional pursuit of a worthwhile objective. If you've chosen a goal for yourself and you're actively progressing toward it, you are successful. But if you're aimlessly moving through life without purpose or direction, then you're simply drifting. The psychiatrist Rollo May said that in modern culture, the opposite of courage isn't fear, it's conformity. The real danger isn't doing the wrong thing. It's doing what everyone else does without ever asking why.
Conformity is society's silent epidemic. Most people aren't intentionally choosing failure. They're just copying what they see around them, assuming it's the only way. A survey once asked working men why they got up and went to their jobs every morning. Almost all of them had the same answer: because everyone else does. This kind of thinking reveals a terrifying truth. Most people are living by default, not by design. They've never chosen a life, they've inherited it by observation. And the outcome of that kind of passive living is nearly always mediocrity. Yet success wears many forms. A teacher who loves guiding students is a success. A woman who chose to raise children and does it with grace and love is successful. A gas station owner who enjoys running his business is succeeding. A salesperson who wakes up every day committed to getting better, growing his client base, and hitting new goals is already winning. Success is not a matter of luck, it's about clarity and deliberate action. Sadly, only a tiny fraction of people ever make that conscious choice. Most let life carry them wherever the current flows. For 2 decades, I searched for a universal principle that could explain why some thrive while others fail. I wanted to know, is there a single law that governs personal achievement? A principle that once understood could predict someone's trajectory with near certainty? Eventually, I found it. The answer is disarmingly simple, and yet astonishingly powerful. Those who have goals succeed. Those without them do not. Imagine a ship setting sail with a detailed map and a defined destination. With that plan in place, the ship almost always arrives where it intends. But a ship with no captain, no map, no direction, it gets lost, or worse, sinks. This metaphor applies directly to our lives. Without goals, we drift. With them, we navigate. This is especially true in careers like sales. where those who set targets and push themselves often rise to the top and are paid accordingly. But how many salespeople or workers in any field actually define clear objectives? Very few. Most operate in a fog, following routine, responding to circumstances, and never realizing their potential. The economic system accommodates this. It's built to move at the pace of the slowest member, just like a wartime convoy. But just surviving isn't the same as thriving. You can live on autopilot, earning enough to get by, doing what you're told, and staying within the herd. But to rise above, to live intentionally and fully, you must have a vision. And here's the central truth. You become what you think about. That concept has echoed through time, affirmed by great minds across centuries. Marcus Aurelius said, "A man's life is what his thoughts make it." Emerson declared, "You are what you think about all day long." William James noted that if we act as though something were true, it eventually becomes real through belief, repetition, and emotional attachment. Whether religious or philosophical, this idea is universally recognized. Even the Bible teaches the same. As a man believes, so shall it be done unto him. If you believe deeply and exclusively in one purpose, it begins to shape your world. If you scatter your attention across 100 conflicting wishes, none of them take root. Norman Vincent Peale put it succinctly, "Think negatively and you'll get negative results. Think positively and you'll attract positive outcomes." It's not mysticism, it's cause and effect. Our minds, like fertile soil, do not care what we plant. They will return whatever we nurture, success or failure, love or fear, growth or stagnation. And here's the paradox. Your mind, the most powerful tool you possess, came to you for free. Because we didn't pay for it, we often fail to value it. People cherish what costs them money while ignoring their most priceless asset. Yet, unlike material goods, your mind cannot be replaced. Your ideas, your imagination, your beliefs, these are unique to you and form the foundation of your destiny. Unfortunately, most of us use our minds for trivial, reactive tasks instead of the big, important mission of crafting a meaningful life. Universities have found that the average person uses only a fraction, perhaps 10%, of their mental capacity. That's staggering when you realize what's possible. So decide now, what do you truly want? Name it, define it, plant it in your mind like a seed, water it with attention and action. Let it grow with faith and persistence, and it will become your reality. This isn't wishful thinking, it's law. Just like gravity or thermodynamics, it works every time, in every case, without exception. The outcome is inevitable if the process is followed faithfully. Your mind is the control panel. You are the operator. You can sit back and let the machinery run wild, risking confusion, disappointment, and disaster, or you can take control, aim high, and guide your thoughts toward a powerful, clear destination. The law that governs success is impartial. It can lift you to the life of your dreams or sink you into despair. It will obey your instructions, whether they lead to abundance or emptiness. That's what makes it the strangest secret in the world. It's not hidden, but very few use it. Despite being written about in ancient texts and echoed by the greatest thinkers of all time, this truth remains unclaimed by most. You could walk down a busy street asking people what the secret to success is, and you'd be lucky to find even one person who gives the right answer. Yet once you understand it, once you truly grasp that your thoughts shape your life, you gain access to an internal power few ever tap into. Not only can this truth change your life, but it can also transform the lives of your family, your friends, your co-workers, everyone in your circle. Life is not meant to be endured, it's meant to be lived. It's supposed to be thrilling, meaningful, and vibrant. You were not created to live a routine existence. You were made to chase purpose, to contribute, to grow, and to experience fulfillment. One newspaper editor once said he believed most people are inherently good and that we're all here for a reason. The universe, The creator, the architect, did not design a staircase that leads to nowhere. There is a higher purpose waiting for you, and the path to it begins with your thoughts. So choose them wisely. You are the architect of your life, and it starts in your mind.